I'm going to tell you how and why you should get to 10% body fat and reveal 2 solutions to 2 problems. The second problem is one you're likely not aware of. But first, let's rewind 10 years to when I was 20% plus body fat. I'd let myself go and was hoping that no one would notice my weight gain, but it turns out it's not easy to hide. And so during a one-to-one personal training session, the conversation somehow got to my growth in waistline. The client said that I should probably start watching what I eat more. Now, as a coach, not only was that embarrassing, but I really had to hide my disappointment, but it also gave me a kick up the backside, as I believe it's really important to lead by example. Thankfully today I'm at a lean 8 to 10% body fat, and I've been managing to maintain this for a good 3+ years, and I'm still getting stronger year on year. I'm going to share with you the exact journey that you should aim to go on in order for you to get there. It's the journey that I'm guiding guys like you through to get into the best shape of their lives and stay there. The challenges of professional life continually emerge, and these lead you to prioritize your career at the expense of your health. And this is normal with no strategies in place to manage this. In fact, it's inevitable. So your entrenched behavior patterns have led to you being overweight, low on energy, high on stress, and fueled by caffeine. So how does this play out in your day-to-day life? You're always hungry, and you satisfy this with high-calorie, sugary snacks, and you feel weak and out of breath even doing simple things like going up the stairs. Not only this, mental fog is stopping you from making useful contributions in meetings and using your cognitive horsepower to make the best decisions possible. These are all symptomatic of you being undermuscled and overweight, which is a reflection of poor health. Funny thing is, we're very much aware of the latter, being overweight, but the former, being undermuscled, is something we don't pay enough attention to. Aiming to increase muscle mass is key for 3 big reasons. I don't know about you, but I don't want to be pushed around in a wheelchair in my old age. I want to be one of those dudes who's in their 80s and still lifting heavy weights. These guys are still loving life despite their old age. So the proof is in the pudding. Being stronger and having more muscle than you do now is going to help you to live longer with more quality. Importantly, muscle mass processes lots of glucose, which helps us to improve our insulin sensitivity. And this can help us to stave away lifestyle diseases such as type 2 diabetes. The more muscle on your body and the less fat, the higher your metabolic rate, and that's because muscle uses a lot more energy than fat whilst at rest. This graphic shows the most metabolically active organs. Muscle mass is one we can influence the growth of in order to be as healthy as possible. So it has to be something that we prioritize. So as mentioned, you need to get down to 10% body fat. This is going to enable you to get lean enough to reveal your muscle mass, and that's going to set the stage for a muscle growth phase with minimal fat regain, provided you do this in the way that I'm about to outline. So how do you get there? Firstly, we need to aim to lose 1% of your body weight per week. You can use the goal setting calculator linked in my free course, 10% Body Fat Nutrition, to figure out how long it will take to get there. Hit the link in the description. I urge you to take a long-term view with this and to not rush the process, as losing at a rate quicker than this can lead to a loss in muscle, the very thing that we want to build more of. So follow these steps to ensure that you lose just fat. Calculate your daily caloric needs. In my coaching program, High Energy Physique, we keep this simple. 10 calories multiplied by your body weight in pounds. We then track and compare your weekly average of weight, and if you're losing more than 1% of your body weight per week, we increase calories and reduce activity, or if you're losing less, we reduce calories and increase activity. Target 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight to ensure that you spare muscle mass whilst in a deficit. And this is also going to help you to feel full too. And hunger management is massively important when we're looking to lose fat. Aim for 30% of your calories to come from fats to maintain hormone function. You should focus on omega-3 fat sources. Oily fish is great for this, but also look to include more monounsaturated fats from avocados and olive oil. To get help with exact numbers for you, enroll on my free course 10% Body Fat Nutrition, linked below. In terms of exercise, we want to stimulate muscle mass to ensure that we don't lose it. So start with a simple German body composition program that's going to include all the key movement patterns to stimulate all major muscle groups, whilst including isolation exercises to build up any weak or small body parts. There are 4 components of energy expenditure, and one of those is NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. These are all the subconscious movements and activities that happen when we're not exercising, so blinking, gesticulating, etc. When you're in a calorie deficit, this is one of the first down regulations to occur. So we offset the reduction in NEAT with daily walks. Aim for 10,000 steps. This is also going to help improve your digestion and mobilization of fats. Finally, incorporate your favorite cardio activities in order to boost metabolic flexibility. This is the ability to use the appropriate fuel source at the appropriate time. A good analogy that my mentor Simon Kingsley uses is that of an electric car. At low speeds, electricity is used. Think of this as fats, and at high speeds, it switches to petrol. Think of this as carbs. We want to use fats at low intensities and switch to carbs at high intensities. The ability to do this is vastly improved when we work to mobilize fats by moving at low intensities, and zone 2 cardio is perfect for this. So once you hit 10% body fat, you've achieved something that very few do. You've essentially climbed Everest. However, you need to get back to base camp as safely as possible. So it's time to switch to maintain and growth mode, and we find our way to maintenance calories with a reverse diet. In high energy physique, this is the emphasize phase, and this will upregulate your metabolism, and training becomes our focus as we start to focus on you lifting more weight and getting stronger. Now, in terms of lifestyle, this allows you to transition to more sustainable methods of weight management. And in terms of weight management, it allows us to figure out rather than guess your maintenance level, which ensures that we don't overshoot our calories, which can lead to a promotion of fat storage. Now, if you want to know more about this process of reverse dieting, let me know in the comments. So then we arrive at our second problem to fix. At 10% body fat, you're at a good level to see how much muscle you've got. We can better see weak areas we need to bring up, but most importantly, we can focus on building muscle mass with minimal fat gain to ensure that we don't venture back to you being overweight. This is the empower phase in high energy physique. We put you in a small surplus and we aim to gain 0.5% of your weight per month. But most importantly, we focus on training hard, lifting heavier, and with effort at high intensities, and look to improve our performance in the gym week on week. The ultimate outcome? If you stick to this roadmap, you'll emerge stronger, energized, and healthier with improved health markers. This isn't just a pipe dream, it's your future reality if you're committed. And if you join High Energy Physique, this is the standard that I will set and demand from you. So there you have it. You know what the ideal body fat percentage is, and you know exactly how to get there. And in so doing, you're undergoing a transformation from low energy to high impact. Thanks for watching. Stick around to watch other videos, and I'll see you in the next one.